going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I'm checking out Blood, Sweat, and Tears. This is a Spinning Wheel. This will be a first-time reaction. I haven't heard Spinning Wheel. We've reacted to Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I think the song that stands out to me from them that I've reacted to is You Make Me Feel Very Happy. I'm pretty sure that's them. I'm pretty sure. There's another one. It's a Love Joint I remember doing as well. That homie who's coming in, his voice is very distinctive. It's very powerful, and it's soulful. And I love the name, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Anyone who's been through the grinder, pause, knows about blood, sweat, and tears, whether it's the work grind, athletic grind, life grind, blood, sweat, and tears, man. And I feel like, I know I'm kind of going on a rant right now just about the name, but if you've gone through blood, sweat, and tears, I think you appreciate whatever it is you've accomplished a little more, right? That's just what I think. Anyways, powerful name. And let's get into this. First time reaction. If you're here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get that logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there, I've been reacting to movies lately. I was doing just commentary, so we'll see. But all the music and the music reactions, they happen on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a membership here. Gives you early access. I try to update it every single day, and there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet. So you can have some fun. Regardless, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel. And let's just get this show on the road. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I'm checking this out from their official YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there and listen to this without me. I just always want to support and promote the original content creator that I'm reacting to. My reaction isn't a substitute for the original, not redistributing the music. I'm going to hit pause, make commentary, stuff like that. It's intended to be listened to in its entirety, so make sure you always go support the original artist and content creator by going to their platform and listening to it, streaming it, all that good stuff. All right, let's go, man. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It just comes in like just hold on.
What goes up must come down. Spinning wheel, got to go round. Talking about your troubles, it's a crying sin. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel spin. You got no money and you got no home. Spinning wheel, all alone. Talking about your troubles and you never learn. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find the direct?
Whoo, you hear this change up? I like the way that changed. Yo, it's crazy how you could put like this type of messaging and big substance in a track that sounds so good. And I don't know if it's just because of the horns and, my lack of expertise in these genres specifically. That's why I do reactions, because it's fun to listen to. This would go in like my Chicago playlist. I don't know why. That's just where it would, the lead vocals are tremendous. It's way different than Chicago, but I don't know, something about the horns that just put me in like, oh yeah, I'm putting this in my Chicago playlist. Wow. Okay, I brought it back a little bit because I really enjoyed this beginning, and then we went into a little bit of a change up, and so I wanted to take a moment to highlight that and then just dive back in. All right, here we go. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. What is this? Spinning wheel? Wheel spinning? We'll talk about the content too, the lyrics, which I really enjoy. I love stuff like this. Yeah.
You never learn. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel turn. Did you find the directing sign on the straight and narrow highway. Would you mind a reflecting sign? Just let it shine within your mind and show you the colors that are real.
What was that effect they did with his voice? It almost sounded like the track messed up, but I don't think it did.
Show you the colors that are
Bro, that was so deliberate. He's saying real, right? He's saying real. But then they're using like this filter making his voice unreal. Yo, this is sick. Yo, and then this concept of just, you know, the spinning wheel, maybe it could represent a cycle or just life in general. It's going to continue to move. You got to let certain things go and just keep moving, right? Don't get caught up in the you know, don't get caught up in the BS, dog. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward, but it is like, I don't know, sophisticated at the same time. We've had this combo on this channel. Anyways, that effect got me. All right, let's keep rocking, man. This is blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah.
Someone is waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Catch a painted pony on the spinning wheel ride. Ha!
It just hit me. It just hit me. Oh. How are they going to hit me with so much at once? Let's address the musical masters in the room. They just went into like a jazz pocket, right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Look, I'm just a guy on YouTube that enjoys listening to music with people, and for some reason, y'all listen to it with me too. But it seemed like a jazz pocket, and they kind of went off. And it also changed the whole structure. So that's 3 different structures I think we had in the track. No, maybe 4, because they went kind of hammy. They were just going into like this session with the horns. Bruh, what are they doing? And then it just hit me. Ride a painted pony. Let the spinning wheel turn. But the spinning wheel is a symbol. It's symbolic and it's metaphorical. But when they painted that, they could have called this, what is it? Not Ferris wheel. Merry-go-round. You know the merry-go-rounds for kids at like carnivals? And they have the ponies and the kids get on, they just go in the circle, go in the circle. So they could have called this like merry-go-round. They could have called it, but they said spinning wheel on purpose. So it's more of a symbol. And, you know, I'm kind of getting off the path here, but last night I just did a full movie reaction to Shawshank Redemption with my wife. Now, I hadn't seen that movie since I was a teenager. I think it came out in 1994, and I saw it in maybe 98 when I was like 18 or maybe 20. And so I rewatched it with her. And, you know, going into it, I knew he escaped from prison, but I forgot all the context in between, why he went to prison, blah, blah. Anyways, this fits this narrative for me perfectly. And when Morgan Freeman, you know, he kind of said this, Morgan Freeman said it, and then it was reoccurring with the main character, Tim Robbins. either get to living or get to dying, right? And this concept of adapting to things that are happening, and the wheel is going to keep on spinning. The world's going to keep on spinning. Life keeps on going. This concept of it's going to keep on going, whether you like it or not, the best thing to do is adapt. I get it. But let the BS go and keep moving. And it's so cool because I just did that movie reaction last night, so it's fresh in my head. And there's something about the substance here that correlates with that saying, either get to living or get to dying, right? Those are your choices. Glass is half empty, the glass is half full. We talk about that in these music reactions. This is powerful. Beyond the music and his vocals are powerful. The music is powerful. The message is powerful. We just got hit with the triple threat. 3 stars, baby. They did that. They're doing that. Let's go. Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Spinning Wheel.
Someone's waiting just for you. Spinning wheel, spinning true. Drop all your troubles by the riverside. Ride a painted pony, let the spinning wheel fly.
The music. There it is. There it is. The carnival merry-go-round. Maybe I'm tripping on, I don't know, because you can get a merry-go-round at a park. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The spinning thing with the horses, you just get on and the kids just ride it. Bro. Power. And the music, they're setting it off like they didn't give a F about getting on radio play because this music goes so many unique places. Bro, what? It gets kind of congested. Bro. That's crazy. He was like, that wasn't too good. You know that moment of congestion? Yo, what the hell just happened? I think I love this song. There's so many different things. But being able to kind of catch on to what they were giving us, and then they just go all out and being like, yo, this is exactly the spinning wheel. So there's nothing left to imagination. I like that. This is, okay, fellas. Again, there's a power, I think the most powerful part of this track is the message in the sense of don't get too caught up on the BS, right? It could be negativity in your life, traumas from the past, and trauma can come from anything, from hanging on to your identity too hard. So many things, people let these traumas control their present moment, which predicts their future, right? So with that being said, it's important to kind of, lock the F in, as we would call it. And that's really what they're saying. Lock the F in and live your life. There is someone waiting for you, right? There's something positive waiting for you if you accept the mission, right? If you don't accept the mission, it is what it is. So, I don't know. There's a lot of powerful, man, there's so much. Oh, the music. That's what I wanted to say. This started to sound more than like a song on an album. I didn't feel like this was a filler. I didn't feel like this was radio. I felt like this was almost like a little movie. Like you close your eyes and you know how when you're watching these movies that are really pushed by the music instead of having all this dialogue. Like, let's say, like a Mad Max. If you watch the beginning of Mad Max, there's almost no, the Road Warrior specifically, maybe the first one too, but there's all these sounds and music and instrumentation that push it more than acting and scripts. Same with like the Passion of the Christ. There's like these movies where they're really pushed by the music, and I felt like that's what this is. Like, you could close your eyes and it's more of a soundtrack leading you and guiding you through this movie, more than like these radio hit singles that are just like this pop, like, ah, yeah, baby, sprinkle me. Anyways, what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube. Anyways, that was fire. That was Blood, Sweat, and Tears, one of the hardest group names there is on the planet Earth. And you got to think, we got group names like Guns N' Roses and you name it. Blood, Sweat, and Tears is fire. That's a fire name. Anyways, let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.